Welcome, everybody, to another edition of American Pickerman. This is Season 6, Episode 10, Father's Day. Just barely still, because it's almost midnight. I thought I'd get a show in, and I'm going to try and get it in before midnight, but you're not going to hear a bell or anything if it turns midnight and the show's not done. You'll just have to trust me that this is, in fact, a Father's Day show. Not a huge weekend. Friday was a little quiet. I had, the day was I only got to do like half a day of shopping. Saturday was a fairly good day. Got some reasonably good items here. Not a whole lot of different things, but I got a couple of good things here. So why don't we, instead of me babbling and, before I have to go to bed because I'm very sleepy right now, why don't we just get right to it and let me show you what I've got here. Starting with this. It's not My Little Pony. It's the other thing that it's Littlest Pet Shop. I always want to call it My Little Pony, but I guess it's just because it's got a three-letter acronym that I always get confused. Anyway, here it is, a bag of Littlest Pet Shop things, the best of which I pulled out, and here, there's a dachshund that's worth about $15 or so, a couple of Dalmatians here.
101 Dalmatians?
Only two. And those are worth about $10 a piece or something like that. Got some cats, got some other dogs. Here's a boxer dog on a bed. Look at that, isn't he a cute little fella? No, he's not a cute little fella. Yes, he is. Anyway, that's worth about $10. So for $3, that's probably about $30, $40, $50 worth of stuff right there. So that was a good start to the day. Actually had a local community sale, so I started off my day hitting lots of sales. And even though there aren't always a lot of good things at this local community sale, I did find some things which I will continue to show you. For a whopping 50 cents, picked up this Harley-Davidson service manual. It's for 1979 to 1984 bikes, the XL, XR models. I have no idea what that means. But for 50 cents, a good purchase because this goes for around $30. A fella had these two things taped together. I took off the tape because, well, that's distracting. He wanted $25 for the pair. I gave him $20 for the pair. Well, I offered him $20 for the pair. He took $20 for the pair, so that makes it $10, $10. These go, hopefully get about $60 a piece, so that's a very good find. Happy with that. Oh, these are Garmin E-Trex hiking GPSs, just so you know. Maybe I should have shown this with the jewelry. I don't know. It's not really jewelry. It's something you would put in your pocket. You put jewelry in your pocket? No, not unless you're a thief and you're stealing it. Then you would, maybe. Anyway, this is a lucky penny. This is a 1946 penny. I'll show it to you here.
Ooh! Ah!
There it is, 1946 penny. A little worn, a little weathered, but it is a good luck thing, and it's from Heart's Delight Flour and Feed, Liberty Mills in San Antonio, Texas. One of my favorite places to shop for food and feed. Paid 50 cents for that. 10, 15 if I'm lucky. Not bad. For 50 cents a piece, picked up 6 of these actually. The seal. Hold on. Can't hardly see that. Let me take the magic piece of paper here, shape it into a cone so you can see it better. Put it in there, and there you go. Now you can read it. Seal Test ice cream.
New Seal Test Berry Patch Ice Cream. Seal Test combines the goodness of all three: red ripe raspberries, juicy blueberries, and luscious strawberries, plus that special Seal Test magic. Delicious.
These are like malted milkshake or shake, glasses. I don't know, maybe 60s, maybe 70s, I don't know. Seal Test, I don't know. I don't think they're around anymore, but anyway. Paid 50 cents a piece. I've got 6 of these, and they went from $2 for one to like $15, so I don't know. Maybe we'll just call it $10 a piece, so pretty good find. Oh, now you can't see it. Anyway. For $3, picked up this dry erase board, and how do I know it's a dry erase board? Well, because the fellow I bought it from conveniently wrote that on there, dry erase board. Look. Comes right off, very dry. It's Coors Light, shaped like a keg. Let me go back a little bit here. Okay, so a very large, too large to for me to really try to ship. So I'll put it up for a local auction, and probably, I mean, it's not electric or anything. It's just a big hunk of molded plastic. But I'm still thinking maybe $30 to $50 on that. From the same guy who I got the Coors Light dry erase barrel from, I got this stack. There's actually, I think, 4 or 5 items here. I'm not sure. I think it's 4. Going to be very difficult to show you because they unroll, because they're large, you know, plastic banners. Let me see if I can. Here, take a look. I paid $15 for the whole works there. Probably get $10 to $15 for those banners, maybe a little more if I hold on to them till football time. Hard to say about the Patriots piece there because, you know, we all know the Patriots are kind of an iffy team at this time. So, but anyway, I think overall that's going to be a pretty good find. I've been trying to make this rule with myself that I don't buy things that are so large that I don't want to ship them. I'm trying to stick to the smaller items, but kind of broke away from that, as you can already see this week. And really broke from it when I bought this from the land of sky blue waters.
From the land of sky blue waters comes the water best for brewing. Ham's the beer refreshing. Ham's the beer refreshing.
The beer that's brewed with water best for brewing.
The Ham's aluminum cooler. See, it says from the land of sky blue waters. They wouldn't lie about that, would they? Anyway, this is probably from the 60s. It's not in bad shape. Got some good color. Of course, it has some scuffs because, well, it's a cooler, and that's what happens to coolers. But overall, still pretty nice looking. And I got a bonus. Let me show you the bonus. The lid swings open. It has the little tray, a little cooler tray in there. And the guy saw this, but he said, "Nah, just take it." That's what he said. This is a Miller High Life, the champagne of beers. Little vinyl thermos there, and this will probably go for $10 or $15. The Ham's cooler itself, probably $60 to $75 in that range. Going to do a local auction because I don't really want to. I don't have a box big enough to ship that in, and I don't want to ship it. So I'm going to try a local auction first for a set price. I guess that's a sale, not so much an auction. But anyway, I'm going to try and get $75 locally for it. If I can't, if it doesn't go in a little while, I will put it up for auction, and you know, I'll find a way to ship it, and we'll see what happens. But for $5, which is what I paid for it, that's pretty good find. Man, my brain she's getting a little sleepy. Anyway, moving on. Hey, didn't get a lot, but let's take a look at the jewelry. For 50 cents, picked up this Japanese picture book. I don't know when it's from. I'm guessing it predates World War. Is that upside down? Yeah, yes it is. I'm guessing it predates World War II, but it has some interesting pictures of Japan in there. I have no idea what it's worth. I'll have to do a little research on that. So I just thought I'd show it to you. I had no idea what it's worth. Anyway, here, right now, is the
Find of the Week.
Yeah, it certainly is. At least I think it is. Here it is, weighing all of about 5 pounds. This be Goro, if any of you are interested or have knowledge of the Mortal Kombat series, and I'm sure many of you do, because Mortal Kombat is like an institution. It's an American icon, and this is Goro, the 4-legged, 3-fingered, 2-toed, half-dragon fighter from Mortal Kombat, the Bally Midway game. Anyway, so it's in pretty good shape. Has a little dust. It was obviously on display for some time. I'm sure you can't see the dust, but let me tell you, it's there in every nook and cranny of his muscular being there. The only problem this guy has, and let me show it to you up close and personal here. Take a look. Yeah, I think that's just a product of age, because I think the scalp, the ponytail there was glued on afterwards. I think there's probably a metal prong coming from Goro's head that they attached the ponytail to, and it's just it's just kind of drying out a little bit. They glued it on there. The glue dried a little bit, and so it's separated a little bit. So that's just what happens. But this apparently was limited to 200 pieces. At least that's the best I could find. It's by Infinite Concepts. So $12 for that, and I'm going to try and get $300 to $400 for that. So that clearly makes this the find of the week. Goro, Mortal Kombat action figure. Not an action figure, it's a resin statue, that's what it is. Let me drop that down. Oh, my muscles, they're so weary from holding that thing.
That's what she said.
All right, well, I guess that's about it. I don't have anything else for you. So, not a big week, but not a bad week. Thanks for coming by. Stay tuned for updates on a few things that sold last week. A couple of interesting things there. And looks like summer's finally kind of taking a hold here in Colorado. So I'm hoping, weather permitting and all that, that we're going to get a number of weeks right in a row. So things should be flowing along all snappy-like. So check back often because I think it's going to be a good summer. That's it. We'll catch you next time. See ya. Am next, watch that, and then do stick around. Fuck. Oh, I'm such an idiot.